Let's quickly see. No, cancel. Revert changes. Let's go out of here. Is there anything else we can do here? We're already congestion charging that big time. Under transport, we can't actually do anything. Toll roads and stuff like that is something we probably should do. Let's ban low MPGs. Or do our best to get it banned. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else we can do over here? This is income tax. I'm not going to look at dropping income tax right now. What is this hybrid car initiative? It reduces our oil demand and at least does a little bit of stuff towards environmentalists over here. What's going on here with gridlock? And gridlock is going to be sorted out now. So anyway, I think that should be okay. Gridlock is having a negative impact on GDP, but not so much on anything else, really. So that should be sorted out. Alcohol abuse should be out of the way soon. Internet crime slowly dropping, and then organized crime, okay, starting to drop with a little bit more substance now. Whoa, respiratory disease, again, we still need to actually sort out some of that. And then obesity should be slowly moving in the right direction. Okay, let's move on and see what we can get. Okay, private space industry. Private space industry is growing noticeably in our country. More GDP, more patriots, more everybody. Wow, I like it. Pollution is out of control now. We really need to move on the environmental issues here. And gridlock has dropped. This guy wants to move. What is his base? Public service minister is tired of serving in your government and may wish to leave their position and possibly politics altogether. You may be able to persuade them to stay by taking steps to further their core supporters, patriots and capitalists. Oh, I think I can take a look at this. Enterprise investment scheme. This will actually not be bad, though it's going to push the high income, the high earnings group. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's quickly implement this one at like a medium level. Self-employed is going to improve. GDP is going to improve. Socialism, capitalists are going to love it. Okay, let's apply that. I think that's going to be okay. Situation imminent real estate bubble. Population rent control. Let's see, can we improve the situation here? Capitalists are not going to love this. Yeah, I'm gonna actually implement this. Apply those changes. See how that goes. People smuggling. Okay, a large number of people have been caught entering our country hidden inside cargo containers in an organized attempt at people smuggling. The criminals who masterminded the scheme have been arrested, but there is debate as to whether those people who are now on our shores should be sent back to their home country. Allow them to stay. There is strong evidence that these people were desperate to flee persecution, poverty, or even death in their own countries. There are desperate people, as we can see from the lengths they went to in order to get here. It would be inhumane to deport them now. They are here. Yeah, I think we're going to allow them to stay. Liberals are going to love it. Conservatives and patriots not so much, and ethnic minorities are going to love it too. We still have a massive surplus here. Yeah, so we need to start. Ooh, health is dropping. Pollution. We really need to sort out pollution. GDP, air travel, international trade. If we go out of here, I think we don't have anything left in the tank to look after this. I want this guy. How much do we need? 12 only. So really we need to bring that forward. Airline taxes over here. We can drive that up a little bit. Let's revert the changes. Let's go and see how much more we can get if we just go on straight through now. Okay, so health is going back up. Crime is still dropping big time. Alcohol abuse has apparently subsided. Excellent. That's excellent to see. Situation imminent. Oh no, this one is dropping. Multinational tax evasion is dropping. It's going to be an issue. There is an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. A large internet company has announced plans to buy out one of its main competitors. This merger needs government approval, but if it goes ahead, it will create one of the biggest companies in the country. There is no good reason to prevent this merger. In an increasingly global market, our companies need to grow if they are to compete successfully. The bigger company will be more efficient, effective in the global marketplace. Excuse me. Block the merger. The whole idea of the free market is based on competition. Allowing these two firms to merge will reduce both competition and consumer choice and no doubt lead to redundancies. It's another example of government looking after big business and forgetting the little guys. Small businesses and trade unionists urge you to block this merger. Okay, capitalists, I believe, will love it. I don't think we should block the merger. Let's allow the merger. Self-employed don't like it. Capitalists love it. GDP is going up. Trade unionists don't like it. Unemployment goes up. Okay, so alcohol abuse is dropping. We're very popular. Wow, we've got a massive surplus now. That's good. That's very good. Okay, what I want to do is really start working on the environmental aspects now. So let's go in here, go to tax, and we're going to tax the frequent flyers. Okay. It will have an impact on air travel, the wealthy, GDP, social and environmentalists love it. Okay, I think that's okay. Air travel drop is what I'm after. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to go all out on this one. Let's apply those changes. Now, can we start plowing a little bit of our stuff back into our economy? What can we subsidize? Ooh, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. Car usage, tobacco usage. We really need to sort out tobacco usage. Let's tax tobacco usage big time. Man, we can't. Okay, apply those changes yet again and see how we go with that. We really need to sort out this. Where is pollution? The pollution issue is here somewhere, right? We're slowly turning it around, but we need to turn it around more aggressively. Air travel we're now addressing. Can we address car usage a little bit more? If we go over here, go into transport, there's nothing in transport we can actually do. Cyberbullying awareness, let's actually do that. We'll spend some money on preventing cyberbullying. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, now let's move on and see what we're getting. Health is going up again. Garbage scam. Tons of garbage shipped abroad for recycling has been returned. The containers full of unwanted wastes from our society was falsely labeled as recyclable plastics. Environmentalists are outraged by the fundamental failure of our country's recycling program. The national embarrassment has made headlines around the world. Ooh, that's not good. Really not good. Health is going up though. We've got a massive surplus. We really can drop taxes now. Situation is imminent. Environmental protests. Ooh, we need to sort this thing out. We really need to turn this around. And that was kind of my platform from the start. I don't know why we've struggled so much with it. Okay, environmental issues we need to deal with now. So let's jump in here and go to if we do something like reforestation, we can do some of that. But what I would like to do first is see about this: clean fuel subsidies, or bus subsidies, or actually state airline. No, toll roads. Wow, satellite road pricing. Close airports completely. That's pretty cool. Limit or ban cars in cities. Wow, lots of political capital required for that. Let's wow, commuters' productivity goes up. I wouldn't mind doing the high-speed rail subsidies actually. 3 bus passes. Tired generation wealth gap, bus usage of tired income. Let's implement that. Fly, we'll do that. We'll give them as much as we can over there. What is this? Eco-home regulations. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some big moves here. Let's apply this one. Pollution controls, restrict and fine. We're gonna add more major fines in here. I hope this is getting aggressive enough. That's the plan. This guy is not liking us too much. Patriots are not liking us. Well, let's move it along and see what we can do. Any of this going to drop down? No, gig economy is here to stay. Pollution, on the other hand, I'm hoping we can get that under control before the other stuff gets out of hand. Is this going down? Ooh, we need a little bit more oomph there. Internet crime is on the way down, which I'm liking. Obesity is on the way down, but this one, the respiratory, we're slowly turning it around, but it's not quite there yet. Okay, let's move it along and see what we've got. Unemployment is dropping, health is going up. That's excellent. Housing expansion. There is an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. Homes in our country, government is under pressure to relax planning laws to allow previously restricted greenbelt land to be built on. Relaxed planning law, house prices are rising far faster than earnings due mainly to the shortage of supply. In the long term, the only solution is to build more housing. It's no good providing housing where there are no jobs, and if that means building on a small proportion of greenbelt land, then that's the price we have to pay. There is always pressure to build new homes on greenfield sites because housing companies find it cheaper and easier to build them. There are plenty of urban sites that should be reused before we resort to carving up our countryside. A sudden expansion into the greenbelt would have detrimental impacts on the rural communities. I'm going to keep the planning restrictions. Environmentalists are going to love it, farmers are going to love it, capitalists don't, and homelessness goes up. Campaign speeches are available. I've never quite know how to deal with this. No soundbite select. Your scriptwriter prepared some punchy slogans to go in your speech, and you must choose which ones to use, up to 4. They may polarize some voters for and against you, so choose carefully. Okay. State employees, religious, the wealthy, trade unionists, self-employed. There are my environmentalists, but I do like this one. What's our memberships like? Where are our big members? 48 memberships, 48%. No, I want to improve the capitalists, but maybe take a more mild approach there. So let's go with this one. What is this? This is liberal and conservatives. And what else? Motorists. The religious. I may as well make them a little happier, right? Okay, let's give it a speech and see what we're getting. Super T Gaming, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Well, I'm pretty happy with my speech. Excellent. Yes, because of time zones, of course. Okay, so our debt is slowly going down. Our surplus is massive. But that's okay. I'm happy with a big surplus, so we can continue to along that journey. Whoa! Why is our oh, we've made a speech. That's why our political capital is so low. Can we have a quick look at this guy? Can we? Ooh, there's a reshuffle that I think we need to look at. I don't think we have enough. Oh, we just have about enough. Okay, let's reshuffle the cabinet and see if we can't deal with it. Okay, select the ministers you want to kick out of their current posts. You always choose to rehire them for posts you wish. So definitely these I want to get rid of. They're very low. So those 3 I think we'll get rid of. The others I think we can slowly move. Socialist retired. State employees, environmentalists. I think those are all okay. Farmers, liberal, trade unions, youth. Okay, let's reshuffle. So let's see a welfare minister. Trade unions, youth, motorist, liberal. Not sure that's great for us though. Welfare over here, liberal and parents. I think that's a pretty good one for us to grab. Okay, you're gonna come into the job there. Okay, under the economy, let's find someone. Farmers and liberals, no. Capitalist ethnic minorities, that's not too bad. Motorist liberals, no. Patriots capitalists, no. Self-employed motorists, no. Motorist trade unionists, no. No, I think this one. Capitalist and ethnic minorities. I think ultimately over time that'll go in our favor. And then public services, let's see, what can we grab? Religious capitalists. I'm probably going to have to end up picking up that guy. Retired and socialists, not going to like us at all. I think this one. Let's grab that one and see how we go. Excellent. So that's going to give us a fair bit better political capital each round. So let's move it along and see how it goes. I've never seen this game before. It looks interesting. Yeah, I like it quite a lot. Democracy is quite awesome. It's like a political government simulator. Where you kind of simulate making decisions as you would when you run the country. Okay, airport expansion. There is an airport urgent policy question. Poverty is going up. We need to deal with that. It requires your immediate attention. Planning permissions has been requested for the expansion of some of our country's largest airports. There is simply not enough capacity for the number of flights that want to land here. Allow expansion plans, reject plans, and delay decision. Now, I think we're going to reject it. Air travel is a pollution nightmare. Both air and noise pollution cause problems. We should not be encouraging air travel. Also, the plans would mean the demolition of countless homes, vast inconveniences people living near the airports. Reject the plans. Environmentalists love us. The capitalists don't like us. Our budget surplus is still pretty good. And we are extremely popular. Look at this. Very popular. Where is our compass? We're actually moving in the direction of capitalism now. Our compass is moving into that capitalist direction. We're pretty liberal, moved down a lot, and now we're moving in the capitalist direction. Please don't mess up my country. I'm doing a pretty decent job, I think. We'll see how it goes. Over here, tobacco usage. I want to tax tobacco usage a little bit more because respiratory disease is getting out of control. And our little campaigns here is not helping a lot. Oh, well, we can have a quick look at what we've done. We can have a look at our changes over here. So what we've done is we've reduced crime by like 80%, violent crime by like 50%, alcohol consumption by like 50%. Private pensions have gone up, GDP has gone up, currency strength has gone up, the environment has been reduced quite a lot, and that's something that I find very strange because it's something that from the start we didn't want to do. Immigration has gone up, plant-based diets have gone up, food price has gone down, stability has increased, private schools have increased, productivity has increased, high earnings, oil price has gone down, foreign investments gone up. I mean, everything's pretty good. Your family is getting taxed more. Everything is good. Everything is good. We're doing a good job. Okay, so we've got. Okay, we need to really sort out some of these the respiratory disease stuff. So I'm going to move into taxing tobacco quite a lot, so we can drop that usage. And what I also wanted to do. Wait, so Germany doesn't care about the investment anymore? What does that mean? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. If we go back and look at the changes, which one are you referring to? Oh, the environment. Oh, the environment. No, I think what happened was we were so successful with the GDP. The GDP has created big environmental issues. If you look here, every time the GDP goes up, the environment gets a big knock, and I think that's our biggest issue. We've been doing pretty good with the environment over here. We've helped it a lot, I think. What is this? Car tax. So all of the stuff we do has been pretty much in favor of the environment. Not all of it, but most of it. So let's up that a little bit. See if we can't. Yeah, well, actually, that's not going to make such a big difference. Maybe a little bit in car usage. I think let's apply it and see how we go. Out of political capital now. Organized crime is, we still need a little bit to just get it to drop that last bit. So I'm hoping we can do that pretty quickly. Okay, unemployment is going up. We really need to sort that one out. Poverty is going up again, so that's some urgent issues that we need to deal with. Okay, national team exits the World Cup. The national football team has crashed out of the World Cup earlier than expected. Our population cannot contain their disappointment. The players have been heavily criticized in the media, and there is a general sense of gloom across the country. How can we have aspirations of being a global leader when we can't even feel the competitive sports side? Oops, that's not a good one. Manifesto of Promises is available. I don't think we're going to do that. Campaign speech is available yet again. We've got a pretty big surplus now. Situation is imminent. Multinational tax evasion. I think we're okay. It's not going up. It was pretty close there for a minute. It's actually on the way down. So it should be okay. We're pretty popular still. Okay, what I think we need to do... Okay, what are we going to do? How is this going? Is this going down? Slowly going down. Okay, can we do a little bit more with law and order? Gender Discrimination Act? Now, what can we do to get rid of this organized crime? Gambling is causing it to a certain extent. What is the narcotics thing? I don't think that's what we necessarily want to focus on. Armed police? Don't necessarily think we want to do that either. Intelligence services, we're all at the top there. So yeah, we need to boost something. We need to boost something. Impact on organized crime. Yeah, let's move this. Let's see what we can do over here. Okay. Hopefully that moves GDP in the right direction. What can we do to boost the unemployment benefits? Capitalists don't like it if we boost the unemployment benefits. So how can we get more people off of unemployment? Oh, we could do some subsidies. We can do some subsidies. Let's have a look about subsidies. Agricultural subsidies. Capitalists don't necessarily like it, but we do need to, when the food price goes down. Yeah, so I think that's going to be good. So let's get some agricultural subsidies going. Supply that and see if that's quite helpful to us. Is there anything else we can bring in over here? Law and order. Public services. Keep the country tidy. Yeah, let's do that. Supply that one. Okay, good. Ooh, okay. Electioneering now. Manifesto pledges are optional, but can boost support. Oh, we can't actually afford any of that. So unfortunately, we're not gonna go with that. So let's just keep going. Okay, so it's a time for the election. So let's start the count. I think we're very popular, so we're not going to have any problems. Chaos United is getting a lot of attention. Ooh, there's a lot of people not voting, actually. A lot of non-voters. Okay, well, let's begin the next term and see what's going on. Do we need to reshuffle some of these? I don't think so. I think we're okay with our cabinet. We just reshuffled a little while ago. Safeguard oil supplies? I don't think we're sending troops abroad. Representatives from oil companies based in our country have requested that the government deploy troops overseas at our oil refineries in the Middle East to protect them from attack by terrorists. The government involved are happy for our troops to be stationed on their soil for this purpose. Send the troops. This is why we have a military, and we should not be afraid to use it. Foreign terrorists need to understand that we are prepared to take determined action to safeguard our oil supplies. This is not a foreign invasion, merely the provision of extra security for vital parts of our industry that happen to be overseas. If we do not deploy the troops, the oil supply will suffer. Now, do not deploy the troops. It doesn't matter what our motivation is. The symbolism of our troops landing on foreign soil, heavily armed and prepared to use deadly force, is going to cause a major backlash in some countries. It's likely this will lead to both problems with international relations and possibility of increased terrorism. Our troops are not the security wing of oil companies, and this is no job for them. So, now the thing is, I think, from a Patriots perspective, they obviously love us to do this. The capitalists, I think, would love us to do it as well. I'm not too sure the liberals would enjoy us deploying the troops. I think I'm going to try deploying the troops and see what it does. Patriots love it, capitalists love it, liberals, foreign relations, and ethnic minorities don't. So it's been a little bit of a... This is our base. That is our base too. So, and obviously foreign relations would have been good. We'd actually, yeah, not... We've probably had a net loss on that one. We shouldn't have done that one, I think. Okay, environmental protests. Okay, we've turned this around. It's slowly moving down. We do need to not get into environmental protests. We still have a pretty decent surplus here. Okay, we need to make some big moves with regards to the environment. Carbon capture and storage. I think we'll do that. Let's try carbon capture. I think that might help us a little bit. Ban coal. Let's have a look at that. CO2 emissions, oil demand increases, respiratory disease goes down, capitalists go down, GDP goes down, and the environment goes up. In the fight against climate change, it is worth remembering that coal is one of the worst possible contributors, and it makes sense that now we have the technology to switch using renewable energy or even oil and gas for our needs. That we pass a law to stop remaining use of highly polluting energy. This is a big one. Yeah, I'm going to ban it. We're going to do it. Let's do it. I don't know why what is this medium ban or maximum ban? It's going to have a massive impact on our GDP. And the capitalists are not going to like it. But hopefully we can sort out the respiratory disease that way. So I'm not too sure if we revert changes. What is the level? How is there a level of banning? Well, let's just revert changes and ban in the middle there. If we ban it all the way, I don't know. Don't know what the difference is. Let's just revert the changes. We ban it in the middle, a medium ban. Or if we do that, I just want us to, yeah, let's do this one instead. Let's go all the way, all in. Okay, well that's a big hit there. Oh, Super Deep Gaming, thank you for the hydrate. The other thing I want to do is I want to up this to major fines for pollution control. So let's apply that. What else can we do? Recycling. Let's do universal doorstep collection. Let's make the most out of the recycling thing over here. What is this? Clean energy subsidies. Let's maximize that since we've taken coal out of the game. What is this? Smart meter program. And the environment at the same time, as it will increase efficiency of energy used. Okay, well let's do that. Energy and efficiency. Well, let's go for that. Apply those changes. I think that's about it that we can afford right now. How's obesity looking? Obesity. Oh, it's coming back up. We need to do some more work on obesity. Respiratory will, I think, now start changing given what we've just done. We still need. Organized crime is starting to drop down a little bit more. Hopefully, we'll get rid of that now. Internet crime is still on the way down. Here, pollution. Are we dropping? Slowly. Maybe we'll start dropping a little bit more effectively now. Let's move it on and see what we're getting. Liam, welcome to the stream. It's going pretty well with me, Okay, no real movement is what's going on at the moment. What is our surplus? Still 46 billion in surplus. We've got a pretty good surplus. Health, education, GDP is all good. Unemployment is still higher than I would like to see it. Poverty is fairly low, but I would like to see it even lower. Streamer offers a birthday song. A popular internet streamer is offering to sing for you on your birthday in public. She is known for her tiny dresses and adult-themed songs, making her very popular among young people. Accept the offer. This is a great honor and will help you gain popularity with young people and all over the country. Let's just hope it's cold and she wears something less revealing than usual. Decline the offer. She may be famous and successful, but clearly it's not a role model for our youth. Let's keep this celebration small and decent and focus on the important political issues. I must say, I kind of agree with the statements over here, but I do, we're playing to our base, which is liberals, right? So I think we'd have to go with this. The youth. Liberals is not even focusing here. Parents and conservatives is a bit of an issue. Anything else? Situation imminent? Water shortage. But I think our environment issue is we're dealing with it. So hopefully the water shortage won't hit us too soon. I think there's some other policies that we can bring in from an environmental perspective. If I look at pollution again, is that coming down? Yeah, now that's coming down big time. That is excellent. So now the next thing for us to do is start looking at the rest of what is it that I was looking for? Welfare? No. Tax? Oh. No. I'm looking for reforestation, something like this. Let's do reforestation. State Water Company, no. Snap out the racism week. All of those kind of things. Let's do reforestation. I think that'll help us out a lot. We'll spend a lot of money on the reforestation. Let's apply these changes. Good stuff. Can we? What is this? State pensions. I was wondering whether we should up the state pension a little bit, but I don't think it's something that I want to do. What is this? Corporation tax has been dropped pretty low. Car tax. I want to actually up our car tax even more. Yeah, that's the one. Let's up that to high. Okay, good stuff. I think that's steps in the right direction here. What is this? Narcotics or needle exchange program? Liberals, health and conservatives. Let's do that. Needle exchange program so that we can help some people a little bit more with their health. Okay. Let's keep an eye on the respiratory disease. Is that dropping? Slowly dropping. If we look at obesity, going down again, but we probably need to make a little bit more impact on the whole obesity thing. Okay, let's move it along. Unemployment is going down, which is the right thing to do. A porn star has publicly accused you having an affair with them and that you paid them hush money to keep your indiscretion secret. This doesn't sound like a German problem to me. It sounds like more like a US problem. Worse though, that hush money came out of campaign finances, which is a crime. Time to find a low-ranking lackey to take the fall for the payment. Deny the affair and pay off your accuser to make this go away. This doesn't sound like a German issue. Situation is imminent. Multinational tax evasion. Again, it's not quite... I mean, we got pretty close and then we dropped it again. It seems like it's maybe edging up just a little bit. Okay, still about a 50 billion in surplus, which is awesome. How's this money going? Yeah, so the global economy is actually dropping down. Our debt is falling quite rapidly. Our relative GDP has gone up pretty quickly, really. And our income is going up and our expenditure is going down and our interest rate is pretty low still. That's excellent. Yeah, our debt is slowly moving downwards with the... that's good. Actually pretty good. What is our expenditure looking like? State pensions is still the biggest expenditure that we have. Okay, we've got pretty good political capital at the moment, but I want to move on obesity a little bit more strenuously. Health food subsidies are at the highest. What else can we do? You know what? I want to implement a fast food. There's a fast food or junk food tax. I'm going to implement that so that we can fight obesity a little bit more aggressively. Not necessarily after the money, but I want to fight that obesity thing a little bit. I'm going to bring that in at a pretty high rate there so that we can aggressively fight this. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Let's apply those changes. If we... That is slowly moving down. Next fix Greece, please. If we start building roads a little bit more, now car usage will go up. We definitely don't want to do that. We don't want to move car usage up again. What about this? A petrol tax. Environment, GDP, no impact, electric car transmission. I'm not sure that's going to have any of the impacts we're really after. What is this? Minimum wage. I'm not going to make a move on minimum wage at the moment. It's a little bit sensitive there, I think, for our tax situation there. Okay, Reforestation is starting to make a move here. Banning coal. Is there anything else that we can do here in terms of rural development grants? CO2, carbon capture. I think I'm going to do that. Let's implement carbon capture. Let's spend a big amount of money on that. And we'll drop our CO2 emissions as best we can. Let's apply carbon capture. I'm not too sure how they do that, but anyway, let's do that. I want to ban these vehicles as quickly as I can. Ban low MPG cars. Let's apply that one. Excellent, that's good. Health food subsidies, we're paying at the top there. Charity tax relief. Not sure that is helping us much. Foreign relations, right? Foreign aid. Not sure we need to do any more than we're already doing there. Welfare fraud department. Okay, anything else over here? Alcohol awareness campaigns are still running. Okay, pollution should be dropping. Yeah, really seriously dropping now. What can we do over here? Nuclear fission. We're decommissioning nuclear power, which I believe is very German. If we bring it back, I'm not sure that makes any real difference for us right now. Let's avert any changes and see about that. Art subsidies. What does this do? This improves foreign relations, tourism, education, liberalism, and liberal capitalists don't like it though. Unemployment will go down. I think I'm going to do Opera House here. Spend more on the arts. See about helping that out a little bit more. What is this? Antibiotics ban. Wow, we've got an antibiotics ban in place. That's an interesting one. Atomic power, please. Yeah, it's something that I'm a fan of. So it might be something that we start moving our change towards. Reforestation is going on. Okay, anything else over here? Car emission limits. Let's boost that a little bit more. Okay, let's move it along. See what's happening. GDP is dropping a little bit. How's our money? We're still at a 40 billion surplus. That's awesome. Data is showing that we will have a potential bad situation. This is actually, we're going down. Environmental protest is heading out of the way a little bit, so that's good. Okay, power lines. Angry citizens are protesting against a project to build power lines through their villages. These power lines are necessary to further increase use of renewable energy sources. Not building them would be an economic setback, but if you ignore the citizens, this will make them even angrier and supportive of their cause. Build power lines anyway. Nobody wants power lines next to their houses, but they have to be built somewhere. And until recently, these people have been demanding more clean energy. The power lines will be built. Stop construction. There are alternative ways to explore, like underground power lines, and there are claims that the health of those living near power lines may be in danger. It's better to be safe than sorry. I think we're not going to go power lines. We're going to stop the construction. Ooh, the capitalists don't like it. Not quite the groups that I was interested in over there. Now let's quickly have a look here. Everything else still seems to be in order. GDP is dropping a little bit, which is still a bit of a problem. Okay, let's quickly see respiratory stuff. Oh, that's dropping big time. That's awesome. Pollution is dropping big time. That's good. This gig economy thing, we've got no idea, no way of dealing with that at the moment. And obesity should now be dropping as well. Yeah, moving in the right direction again. We still have organized crime. Is that? Oh man, we're so close to wiping out organized crime. And then internet crime is also just slowly moving down. Every little time it's just moving down, moving down. Okay, what is this? Narcotics. I don't think we need to make any other changes there at the moment. Fix the Deutsche Bahn, the German rail. It is one of my state companies over here. So state rail company. We're paying pretty much high fees to Deutsche Bahn. Fix the German schooling system. I think the German schooling system is pretty good because our technological advantage is awesome. Okay, let's see what else can we do. Okay, let's go back to this report and see. So we still need to deal with unemployment. So how can we reduce unemployment further? We can spend more money on a lot of these industries actually. The one thing that we can actually do is we can spend a little bit more on military. We can add a bit more military spending. So something like that, well trained. That will reduce unemployment quite substantially. The patriots will love it. And state employees will love it. So that's okay. And liberals, not too big of an impact on those. So let's apply that, spend a little bit more money on military. We'll go ahead and do that. What I also wanted to do is have a quick look over here in transport. Can we subsidize buses and high-speed rail subsidies? I'm going to do that. Let's implement high-speed rail subsidies. Bullet trains, hyperloops, car usage will drop, commuters will love it, unemployment will drop, air travel will drop, international trade will go up, and productivity will go up. Let's do that. Let's do hyperloops. Is it a child safety? Because teachers can be creepy. Child safety. I'm sure there's a fair bit of rules and regulations around that. I haven't seen much in the game. I'm sure there's some stuff. We can do some other stuff too. Let's quickly have a look where we're still up high on the car taxes over here. We've implemented a fair bit of stuff over here. Let's see what else can we look at. Law and order, witness protection program. Ooh, that drops organized crime a lot. Let's add this as well. Violent crime and organized crime. Let's apply those changes. Okay, let's move it along. See what we get. Okay, unemployment is going down, which is awesome. High productivity, yeah. Okay, so this means, it's actually dropping back down again. Our workforce are extremely productive, producing a higher amount of practically everything in comparison with our competitors. This is great news for the future of our economy. Everybody, it's awesome. Awesomeness all around, that's good. Ban face recognition in public. Advances in AI have resulted in being cheaper and practical to recognize faces using simple cameras in our streets. In theory, this is great for detecting criminals, but opens up the whole topic of privacy and big data. Should we step in to prevent the blanketing of our cities with face recognition cameras that store who knows what information? This ban face recognition. This technology is amazing but terrifying. We have no idea what private companies or government will do with this information. that is being collected by these cameras. This is the ultimate surveillance state and used for oppression or profit, and we should stop it immediately. Allow fascination. No one is worried about passerby can see their face, so why the outrage about a camera? Unless you are a wanted criminal or terrorist, what exactly is the problem? The collection of this data helps both fight crime and provide us with amazing personalized services. It would be a technophobic overreaction to ban its usage. I think I'm going to ban the face recognition to align with our liberal views. Yeah, but the capitalists don't like us, and it's a bit of a drop in technology, but the liberals are a little bit better that way. Our budget surplus has dropped a fair bit now, but our popularity is at 100%, so we're just awesome. Unemployment is on the way down. Okay, so let's have a look at what our situation with the respiratory stuff is. Okay, respiratory disease is dropping big time now, so we're going to be out of that situation soon. Organized crime is on the way down, so we should have that situation sorted. Internet crime is dropping, but very slowly. Now, what's going on with obesity? We're managing to sort out obesity there. And then pollution should be on the way down. Okay, we're going to get the pollution sorted soon. Okay, then we're pretty much good on most things, really. Let's have a look at what some other things is what that we can do over here. Import tariffs, diplomatic services. So let's improve our foreign relations. That's not bad. Welfare. Compulsory work for the unemployed. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Childcare provision. Oh, this is pretty good too. This will have a massive impact on a lot of things. Unemployment will drop. Capitalist doesn't like it though. Don't quite know why. Compulsory. Capitalists like this though. Socialists. Unemployment will drop. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go with compulsory work for the unemployed. Is there a way to have better internet? To be honest, our internet is pretty good in this game. Let's go with that. So poor, socialist, then GDP, middle income, capitalist, and unemployed. Unemployment will drop. Yeah, compassionate. There we go. Go all the way. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So if we look at the internet stuff, we've got like, here we go, competitive, technological advantage. No, not that one. We somewhere have internet speed. What is this? Technology. It's pretty high. Somewhere over here there's internet speed. Telecoms industry. Oh, here it is. I think it's this one. Internet speed. Oh, it hasn't been moving over time, really. Technology improves it, and we're doing a pretty decent job with technology. Okay, so obesity should be dealt with in a little while. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sorted soon. Okay, what else can we do? Oh, we're out of political capital. Let's do that. Improve our liberalism. Maximum Race Discrimination Act. Apply those changes. Be good. Crime is dropping to almost zero. National sports star gagged by foreign power. When sports are a business, athletes need to check their contracts before speaking their mind. A groveling apology was issued to a foreign superpower who took exception to support being voiced for a protest movement in their country. Liberals drop, patriots drop. Wow, foreign relations. Wow, that's not good. It's a big jump, that. Pollution is under control now. Excellent. And organized crime is under control. Excellent. And the situation is imminent. Multinational tax evasion. We'll need to drop some tax somewhere. Sales tax, maybe. See about dropping sales tax a little bit. They still have pretty decent surplus that we're running. Okay, we will be dropping a little bit of sales tax, I think. This is a starting point, drop sales tax. Okay, let's move it that way and see if that's going to help us a little bit. Okay, continue. Okay, everything else seems to be moving in the right direction. Internet crime. Okay, so we're going to resolve internet crime now. And this, I mean, this should... Okay, respiratory disease is dropping. And obesity, I think we should sort out soon. Okay, what can we do to further improve the environment? Where can we look at the environment over here. We're heading downwards again, so we need to make bigger steps to get the environment up again. So environment, hang on, we'll take it from here. Car usage is still one of our biggest concerns. So can we drop car usage even more? Okay, well, let's have a look. So if we go to transport, and we'll go with bus or subsidized school transport, and also bus subsidies. Yeah, let's go with bus subsidies first, because that's also addressing the unemployment issue. So let's implement that. Go with a big movement over here. Capitalists don't like it though. Hang on. That happen? Bus subsidies, yeah, at the top there. Any other transport-related things? Fuel efficiency standards. Yeah, let's implement that. All demand CO2. Capitalists still don't like it. Capitalist and environment just doesn't want to work well together. Capitalism is overrated. Yeah, it's got its issues. Certainly has its issues. Biofuel subsidies. What does this actually do for us? Not that much. I'm not going to mess with that right now. This is telecommuting. Seems to be okay. This will be sorted now. Yeah, we need to really get that one to keep moving. Okay. Poverty is going down, unemployment is going down, internet crime is sorted out, illegal immigration amnesty. Everyone knows we have illegal immigrants in our country. A proposal has been put that we should offer existing immigrants an amnesty and welcome them as proper citizens who can work and pay tax like anybody else. Refuse amnesty. And amnesty might be tempting for tax and law and order reasons, but it sends a terrible message. People who broke our laws and came here illegally should never be rewarded for doing so. This would just lead to yet more illegal immigration from people hoping the same happens to them. Offer amnesty, however tough or relaxed we are on current immigration policy, it doesn't change the status of people already here. Many illegal immigrants have worked and lived here for years, and it simply makes economic sense and improves social cohesion to grant them citizenship. That means less black market work and more tax, a double win. I think I'm going to offer the amnesty under our liberal views. Liberals like it, ethnic minorities like it, the patriots don't like it. Makes sense? Our surplus is really small at the moment. We need to be very careful about that. Is the stuff moving in the right direction still? Yeah, pretty much so. Obesity is going to be dealt with soon, and this one I don't think we're going to deal with that one anytime soon. If we go here and see, we've dealt with the biggest issues with it. Toll roads, maybe toll roads. Capitalists like toll roads. Others, commuters, car usage, traffic congestion will go down. Okay. Taxes, I'm not sure we're going to need to add extra taxes, but maybe we can look at it. Cryptocurrency taxes, no one likes it. Empty home taxes, I don't think we need to select. Financial transaction taxes, people don't like it. Public services. What other public services can we do over here? Compulsory food labeling. Hang on, before we go into any of this stuff, human cloning research? Wow. Organ donation. Sounds like something we should implement. I wanted to have a look at border controls. I think let's do stricter border controls actually. Up to about there. Armed guards at the border. I'm going to apply stricter border controls. We're going to come back into welfare over here. This conservatives, liberals and gender equality. Religious don't like it. I'm going to implement it anyway. Genital mutilation ban. Sounds like the right thing to do, just in general. Okay. Public libraries. Education equality retired. Let's revert those changes. Not necessarily spending money for the sake of spending money now. We need to have a look at what kind of tax we could potentially bring in. I do think the plastic bag tax could be a good one for us. It's not a big one, but environmentalists actually love it. Let's do that. Apply those changes. Let's move it along and see what we're getting. Obesity has been resolved. That's excellent. We still need to work on unemployment a little bit more. We like school history books. Many of the textbooks used in school history lessons are outdated and reflect a somewhat generous view of our country's past and its achievements. Campaigners are suggesting major changes to the way children are taught our history, to evaluate our past with a modern attitude, rewrite the textbook. It is quite shocking just how biased the dated textbooks are in our schools. Judging by these books, our history is suspiciously male, racially pure and without fault, whereas we know the real picture is extremely different. We cannot continue whitewashing our history and teaching children things we know to be untrue. Leave textbooks alone. This is simply middle-class liberal guilt attempting to rewrite history. You cannot judge the great statespeople and military leaders of our past through the lens of modern thinking. Society was different back then and their behavior was perfectly acceptable at the time. What sort of a government rewrites our proud history? We're going to rewrite our proud history because we're liberal. Oh, it's a general win. Just the patriots that don't like us. Okay, so we sorted out obesity. There's a situation that's imminent. Rare earth crisis. Foreign relations. We need to improve foreign relations, I think. That'll help this out a little bit. Oh, there was an issue here. Okay, anything else? What's our we still have our surplus. That's okay, good, very good. Okay, foreign relations. Let's have a look at our foreign relations over here. Foreign aid can improve that situation. What else can deal with our foreign relations? Okay, let's go in here. I think there's diplomatic services that we can do. Let's do that. Let's spend a bit of money on diplomatic services so we can boost our foreign relations. And the respiratory disease, oh my goodness, we're still not managing to sort it out. Okay, so how are we going to further improve the environment? Yeah, we need to make another move here. Transport some more. Clean fuel subsidies, subsidize school buses. Let's do that one. Parents love it. Bus usage is going to improve. So bus usage, that drops car usage a fair bit. What is our car usage looking like? Slowly going down. I think we need to toll and those kind of things a little bit more. Petrol tax. I want to bring up a petrol tax a little bit more. So next round, let's save some of our political capital and go for that next time.